Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Julie and I am the author of the blog CapturingWonderland.com. Today we are starting the first project in this bathroom, and that is replacing these old drab curtains with some brand new curtains that I'm going to DIY with you. I bought these years ago. It is 6 panels of sheer curtains that I found at a thrift store for $3. And I'm going to turn those into a brand new shower curtain drapes. What I have to do first is get these down. We're all building bridges slowly. I sewed these years ago. They are just, oops. They are just 4 curtain panels that I sewed onto a fabric shower liner. And I'm going to be using this same concept with the new one. These have gotten all stained up and I just need something new. So we're gonna do that. And I'm actually going to just take this off and reuse the fabric liner. But before I do that, I'm actually going to bleach it and get it all nice and fresh and clean. That is one of the reasons why I love using fabric shower liners versus the plastic ones, because those can't easily be used, and these I can literally just throw in the washing machine with some bleach and bleach them back to bright white, beautiful curtains. So we're gonna do that today. Let's get to the project. Can't wait. Let's let these bleach, and then we're going to come back, and when they're dried we're going to do the whole entire sewing tutorial, which is going to be so much fun. I will be so excited to have these up. Okay, by the grace of God I made it through and I finished one. And this sewing machine is giving me a run for my money. We have only used this a handful of times since I bought it for my son, and it has not worked properly at all. So it's a pain. So I am just crossing my fingers and praying to God that it works long enough for me to get through the curtains. So I've got one down. So I did like a quick stitch all the way through the top of the sheer curtains. And then I pulled the bottom string. I did it with 0 tension so that I could get a ruffle. And I did that to both of the sheer curtains. And then I folded my thing in half like this, because I put 1 on each half. I was hoping to do 3 on each panel, but it turns out that 2 of the curtains were significantly shorter than the other ones, which I didn't know because I hadn't looked at them closely since I bought them. So not a smart thing. Look better next time. I would have been able to find more to replace those 2 short ones had I known that they were too short to use. So let's get started on these next 2 curtains and finish the next panel. So I put my tension all the way down to 0 because anything higher than that and it was breaking the thread. And I've got it set on the widest stitch that I could get to make it easier. From the start, but who could foresee the fall? Maybe it's time to decide what to do. So then I just take the bottom string and I start gently pulling it. From time to time it all comes around, and no one knows the end. We're all building bridges slowly, tearing them down fast to start over. We're all trying to come over memories of the past and start over. The past can start over. Okay, I've got my fabric liner. And I'm actually going to sew it upside down, so these will be at the bottom because I'm not going to be using those types of hooks. And they impede me being able to sew this on at the very top like I want to. And so I turn it around to the bottom And then I'm gonna fold it in half. And I'm gonna mark my halfway point with a pin. I'm gonna take one of my curtains. Happiness can't wait. I'm just gonna kind of stretch it out until it fits that halfway point and pin it in place. From time to time it all comes. And don't forget to adjust your tension. We're all building bridges slowly, tearing them down fast to start over. We're all trying to come over memories of the past and start over. We're all building bridges slowly, tearing them down fast to start over. Trying to come over memories of the past and start over. The past will start over. All right, I've got both of them finished. Now let's go see if we can hang them up in the bathroom and see what they look like. All right, we're gonna hang it up. I got these off of Amazon for $8.50, and they are linked in the blog post for you. They are big enough to just slide on this rod. I think they are 2-inch. Oil rubbed bronze is what they're called. But they kind of just look like brown. It's alright. There are 14 of them in this one package, so that means that I have 7 per curtain. There's no point, 'cause we both know. Well, I love it, but I think I'm gonna order another set of those rings because I don't think I like how they droop as much as they do. But stay tuned because I am also going to be building a custom wooden rod and a cornice, which if you don't know what a cornice is, it's actually a piece of wood, a decorative piece of wood that goes over the top to cover most of the ugly bits. But I hope that you have enjoyed this short video, and even though it wasn't much of a tutorial, I hope that I have given you a little bit of inspiration for making your own shower curtain. You really don't have to settle for what's in store. It can literally be made out of pretty much anything, and I personally love using window curtains to create this drape look. It just looks so much prettier in my opinion, and you could even do times will come again. And it just gives it so much more drama and actually gives it a little bit more femininity. And I just think that it really adds a little bit of charm to the space. And it's gonna look even better with a custom beautiful wooden rod and that cornice at the top. It's going to really define the space and add that really charming appeal that I'm looking for in this bathroom. Well friends, thank you so much for watching all the way through. If you've made it this far, don't forget to like the video. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe if you love this content, and share it with any friends you feel would enjoy it as well. Thanks again. Bye. Maybe our lives were not meant to collide from the start.
We're all building bridges, love.